Hi guys, I do apologise for how quiet my mic is. I tried to turn it down and stop the echoing, but I will have to turn it up next time, guys. So bear with me, and I hope you enjoy the video. Thanks.
Yo, what is up guys? It is Qwarzi here, and today I'm bringing you a requested video of my class setup I used for PvP and PvE. I will go into detail about why I use certain guns in certain situations and stages of the raids, but I don't want to drag it out for you guys, so we will wrap this up quickly. So let's get started. We're going to start with PvP Crucible. I prefer using the Blade Dancer, and on the Blade Dancer I use Blink, Razor's Edge, Backstab, Quick Draw, and Hungering Blade. I use Hungering Blade, and I think it's definitely something you should use if you use Blade Dancer on Crucible. This perk, should I say, will keep you alive for longer. I like to use the Hawk Moon. I really love using the Hawk Moon. I think it's awesome. I use the Party Crasher. If you're going to use the Party Crasher, you need Rangefinder, Reinforced Barrel. Third perk, you can choose what you want, and Aggressive Ballistics. They are the best perks. I used against all odds Machine Gun for Crucible, purely because I think, you know, you can stay alive for longer, and it does. With this, you don't stay alive for longer, but you get more ammo. So you can do more damage and kill more people than just rockets, because you only get 4 rockets. I like to use a Mask of Third Man, Sanction 6, Kill Hunter's Blood, and Boots the Exile. I try and keep the intellect and discipline both at 100%. Right, well, closest to 100% as possible. For PvP trials, the only difference I really do is I use the Ash Factory. I think you need Tripod, Javelin, and Grading Horseshoes. They are the 3 best perks to have. Right, let's move on to Vault of Glass. For Vault of Glass, I like to run with mix it up with Word of Crota, Vision of Confluence, and the Fatebringer for different stages. I would use the Word of Crota at the start with the Sword Breaker for Praetorians, because they will take them out pretty quickly. And obviously the complex is the same situation. But when we get to Atheon, I do like to use the Fatebringer, or say the Oracles inside. I use the Black Hammer on Atheon, and of course I use the Galahorn. But some people like to use Super Good Advice because they are very good on Oracles, because most of your shots, you won't run out your magazine when you fire Oracles, because Oracles count as nothing basically, so you can get a lot of your ammo back. So people like to use Super Good Advice for that. And obviously, because we're running PvE, I do change the setup to Escape Artist, Better Control, and Banish. I like to use Shadow Jack and Stalker, as it is easier to get away from enemies if you are low on health. Come to Crota. For Crota, I like to run, certainly on the Abyss bit, I like to run the Mida, because with this perk here, you can get through the Abyss pretty quickly. Also a vital one for the Abyss is the Don't Touch Me Gauntlets, because if you do get meleeed, you do go invisible. And it's about, again, most of the PvE stuff is about staying off the radar. The more you stay off the radar, the easier it becomes. So I run that, and obviously that's pretty much the setup. Then I will switch between that and then go back to Galahorn, but that first bit was the Abyss. And then for the rest of the raid, I like to use Strength on the rest of the raid, certainly because I run Sword. So staying Strength, you can stab and you go invisible. It's easy on Crota to do it that way. I use the Tireless Striders, obviously, on Crota, because it gives you more agility. Right, where are we gone to? We are on to PoEs. On PoEs, I like to use Found Verdict, Fatebringer, and obviously the Galahorn go-to gun. Again, I try and stick with Strength. I keep the Don't Touch Me's on. Obviously, Word of Crota and Swordbreaker would be good when it's the Void Burn rounds, but that is pretty much it. When it comes to Nightfalls, the Arc Burn, I like to keep it Fatebringer, Found Verdict, and I will use, say, the Against All Odds. For the Solar, I will use Vision, Party Crasher, and then Black Hammer. Obviously, that is definitely a gun. And then obviously the go-to gun, Galahorn. Come void, I use Word Crota, Swordbreaker, then maybe mixed in with Brady's Revenge or another sniper that you can re-roll that has more impact that you can re-roll with void on would be good. And I would use, say, the Ash Factory, but there are other better solutions to use, like the Truth. Probably the Truth will actually come before that. Well, and for standard running around guns, guys, I use Fatebringer. This one I've got to do bounties and whatnot. Fatebringer, say Black Hammer or Found Verdict, and then obviously the go-to gun, Gallahorn. But if I have guns I need to upgrade, then I will use those guns instead. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for tuning into the video. I tried to keep it nice and short and sweet, but if it did run a little bit longer, I do apologise. I tried to explain everything in depth as quick as I can. So I do hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, guys, don't forget to subscribe for more. Leave it a like, comment and share it if you can. Follow me on Twitch and Twitter. The links will be in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, this has been Qwarzi. Have a wonderful day and see you next time.